welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am that maid that you like to bond with over insects and bugs and shit. Ruby do.
And I am that dedicated boyfriend who will help you win any eating contest, Sobroni.
Welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb, but not your waifu because she is unfortunately come down with the anime cold, like I have.
Yes. We have the anime flu. We're suffering right now.
Yeah. I have to go into work like this.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Oh.
So yeah, if we sound a little bit out of it, that's the reason.
Yeah. It's all bad. Last week was so ghetto. Like literally went from family emergency straight into illness. I'm over it. I'm over it. How are you, Oni?
I'm suffering, but I'll manage. My team won today, so that's good.
The first game, y'all in the Super Bowl.
Well, if we win next week, we'll be in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah. They gave me 15 heart attacks, but they won.
But yeah, you're still here. Yay. All right. That being said, we're gonna just hop right into it and start off the episode with our new segment this week in anime. I'm gonna go first. I have two pieces of news. First one, for the Anime News Network, Higurashi, When They Cry, the smartphone game, ends service on February 27th.
I'm shocked it lasted this long.
Same. It's been around for 4 years. That's insane. I thought it'd be done after 2.
That is actually quite a successful gotcha game.
Is it?
I mean, anything above like a year, honestly. A lot of them fail within a year. But
really?
yeah, like I think the benchmark is like 3 years is like really successful. It's rare that you get a gotcha game like Fate or Grand Blue Fantasy that's like, yeah, here's our 12-year anniversary.
Right. By the way, I saw your post so you were telling someone about the gotcha game thing. You're like, I've been creating content for 10 years. I would never tell someone to blah 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 blah. And it's not that I'm like I wasn't gagged that you saying you would never let your kid play a gotcha game. I'm gagged because we definitely have not been doing this for 10 years. But
yeah, we have.
Nope, 2017.
Almost 10 years.
We're short by 8. We're short by 2, excuse me. We're short by 2. But you said we've been doing this for 10 years. I was like, it's 8.
I rounded up. Also, I said that because FGO is like 10 years old, so.
Yeah, you got FGO age confused with
G&AREVIEWS. I just automatically assume we've been covering FGO since it released. Oh. That's on me.
Not at all. That was funny. Yeah, rest in peace, Higurashi smartphone game.
Damn, I don't Western release.
I don't understand. I don't understand the content of it. And
what would be the gameplay in that? I don't understand.
Exactly. I don't understand. How has it become
just solve different murders?
Is it just a traditional JRPG where you just fight are the armed forces?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it doesn't matter now because it'll be gone by next month.
Well, hopefully we get an Umineko gotcha game.
That actually makes more sense.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
Up next, we have. Hold on 1 second, and we're back. Sorry about that. I got called for something astronomically unimportant. Anyways, as I was saying, also according to Anime News Network, uh JoJo's Bizarre Adventure creator Hirohiko Araki designs Yabisu beer can. So the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure franchise announced a collab between the creator and Sapporo beer brand Yabisu on Wednesday. And yeah, the designs are like they're really badass. I really like this. I really like the art in JoJo's.
It's very unique.
Yeah. I just sent it to Oni. But
Let me see.
yeah, I kinda like it.
No, yeah, it's cute.
But yeah, this is really cool. I kinda want a can just for collector's sake. Yeah, I just thought it was kinda cool. It's kinda cool to see that art style used not for JoJo's. You know it's
I would
cool in
not even
JoJo's.
know this is the JoJo art style because I anytime I associate JoJo, I just think of like big buff burly guys posing, and this is not that. So
No,
I'm somewhat disappointed. I was hoping it'd be like dude flashing,
nope,
like striking a pose on my beer can or something.
nope. It's non-gender specific people posing in kimonos. I'm
Yeah,
gonna assume they're women, but
yeah. If you
it
had
looks
Natsu, this was a JoJo
androgynous.
author.
Yeah, it just looks very androgynous, and so I kind of fucks with
Mm.
it. All right, but that's my news. Only what you got?
Very simple news. Basically, I was reincarnated as Seventh Prince, so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. Season 2 is announced, with more details to be revealed March 22nd at Anime Japan 2025. This was one of those shows that we didn't cover on the podcast, but I think we both watched it
Mm-hmm.
like separately, and we liked it. And maybe if it comes out, we'll cover the second season. But yeah, so season 2 is getting made, and I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure if I want to cover it on the podcast.
Really, I think it was a good action show. It has the
It was
animation
a
was
good action
great,
show.
and the
It
art
was a
style
good.
was great.
It was no. It was actually good. It's just
Mm.
like I feel like it's just kind of like Rimuru slime, but prettier. Maybe I don't remember too much about it. Like it like
Well, there
no,
was
no. The
there was
animation is the same. Same in terms of animation. I feel like it was in terms of fighting. It's because Rimuru they don't fight often. But when they do the fight,
yeah. Well, this was less politics and sitting around. There
yes,
wasn't 10 episodes of them just sitting at a meeting table talking about politics.
politics and or anything else.
Yeah.
So that's fair. I might consider it. I'm just like, hmm. I want it to be like because it's also one of those anime where this kid is like basically like Deus Ex Machina type shit, just in a
Yeah, but
Shota's body.
I'm fine with that if it's just an interesting premise. And at least for season 1, they kept it interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Once again, it's. I'm not saying I don't want to watch second season. I do. Put on the podcast though. We'll see.
You're so picky about what's on the podcast lately.
I do because sometimes I've noticed like as a recording, I'm just like girl, it, like we have like two things to say about a show, and that makes me feel
I
bad.
mean,
So
I
I'm
feel
just
like
like,
that's always going to happen no matter what we cover. There's always going to be like low episodes.
that is fair.
Like, there's a couple shows this week where I'm going to be like, listen, I got nothing to say
Yes,
about this
yes,
episode.
oh, I agree. I don't know. I just sometimes even when an episode's good, I hate sometimes when the episode's good and I still don't have much to say. It's just like, they fought. It's a great fight. Lots of cool
Mm,
action. The end. But yeah, we'll see. That's future us problem.
yeah.
All right, we are going to now that we are done with our news. We're gonna start our weekly reviews, and we're gonna start off with Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 3. Hmm. Well, Papa has officially entered the building.
Yeah, I didn't know his dad was. So like, I forget there's a plot to solo leveling, and I just assume it's just like, oh, he's just running around fighting shit, which is basically it. So anytime that there's this come back to the plot, I'm always like, what? He has a father? Or like during this episode, he was like, oh, I only need to do 2 more things and I can save my mom. I'm like, oh, right, his mom. I forgot that was the
right,
thing.
she's sick.
She's,
Right, we forgot about that. Yep, and his dad is yet another big bada buff dad.
what a
Literally.
surprise. Was his dad even ever mentioned before this?
I feel like he probably mentioned it like in 1 or 2 sentences, and then we just never heard from him again or about him again.
I just assumed it was anime and it was like, oh, my dad doesn't exist. He's not
Anime.
part of the plot, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not the case. He finally came back from the store with his cigarettes and milk. Only took him 10 years, also being stuck inside a gate. Also, they keep referring to him as a magical beast.
What's the Harry Potter spinoff?
I'm just like, is it not clear that he's human? Like
I
he's
guess not.
like, I mean, what's Homeboy's name? That asshole. His name. What is his name? I wrote it down. Apparently, I did not write it down. Kwang Dong-soo, the dude who tried to kill the main character Sung-woo.
The musclehead asshole who gets beat up.
Yep, because he also tried saying something. He's like, haha, your son probably dead. Or he will be dead, or something like that, because with the implication that he's gonna kill him. And then Homeboy was like, huh, oh really? And then they leveled like a whole neighborhood. Ish. I wouldn't say leveled, but like a building's gone for sure. Building gone, and Dongwoo is not looking so good. Sorry, Dong-soo. He's not looking too good.
I feel like he was just there this whole time just to. He's one of those characters that's inserted to be beaten up.
Yeah, to be a dickhead and then get his ass
Get
beat.
served, yeah.
Which I'm not mad at because he's also hot. So yeah, Sungwoo goes back to the tower, and it's just a montage of him killing everybody. So until he gets 10,000 souls, which is insane.
Grinding time.
Grinding time. Excuse me. Eventually, he fights like the boss of like I don't know, like the 25th floor or the 50th floor. And I was talking about it with my friend, and he brings up something very interesting that I didn't like. That made me think about it. Why do like anime, like not even anime characters, like in animation in general? Why are all like the big things like much slower?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like you know how he was commenting about like, oh, I expect the monster to be so fast, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, well, honestly, why not? Because like he's like 50 times your size, so he should be able to cover more ground.
I mean, I think there's a difference between covering ground and being fast.
Yes, no, he was abnormally fast. That I can agree with that. But you know how like when we see big characters like that, we expect everything to be in slow motion. Like for example, like with the Titans from Attack on Titan, slowly swatting things down.
Yeah.
But in real life, I'm just like, I feel like air resistance won't stop them from moving that. Like air resistance won't stop them from being too slow. I mean, won't stop them from being able to like swat like something at like.
Yeah, I feel like it's a relative thing. Like you know how you like a mouse to us looks like it moves really fast, but technically we would cover more ground. It's a weird perception of time and distance thing.
Mm.
Like when I see a mouse run or like a roach or something, I'm like, oh shit, that thing is moving super fast. When in reality, I like take one step and I'll be like ahead of it.
Yeah, I feel like if we were trying, yeah, we can indeed outrun a mouse.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Damn,
something
does that mean to
interesting.
like a mouse I'd look like the Flash?
No, I'm trying to argue the fact that you wouldn't. You would look slow as shit, but you would cover a lot of ground.
Yeah, true.
Like if we're doing according to like animation logic or anime logic in
I'm just
general.
happy the humans are apex. This is just made me happy humans are apex predators. I don't have to worry about something being like 10 times my size.
That is fair. I don't know. It's just something that like me and my friend talked about very briefly.
I'm sure you were not under the influence of any substances during that conversation.
We no, we weren't.
Wow. You had that conversation sober?
Yeah. Wow. Can we not? Wow. Oh, so I can only think of things when I'm high. That's insane.
That just seems
I
like
feel
the
like it's a.
perfect that seems like the perfect under the influence conversation.
I feel like that's like a fair thing to bring up. I
Dude,
don't think that's like a
did you ever
high
think
thought.
about like the speed of like this is literally what my thing was when I ate that one time with my hands. When I was like, oh man, why is one arm
No, but
faster than the other?
this thought is clearly brought upon from like this episode where he's fighting and he didn't expect the giant big thing to be so damn fast.
Fair.
It was not I just hit a blunt and been like, let's talk about giants. The speed and velocity of giants, the physics of like giant things. Oh, gosh. I would have loved to hit a blunt this weekend, but I couldn't because I'm fucking sick. Anyway,
Yay. Yay flu.
the fight was very. The fight was, as usual, was very stylish, very nice.
Yep.
Also, I like just they have a splash of character development or character progression for like the side character,
Oh
Jinho.
yeah, his little assistant.
No, they okay. Well, at least he's been upgraded from
Oh,
assistant to
brother.
little brother.
No.
That was a sweet scene. I was like, oh, that was cute. Oh,
It was. I still don't really like their relationship is weird to me because they never really do anything.
what are you talking about? They go to dungeons and farm stuff
No, they go
together.
to the dungeons and he just sits there in the corner while MC does everything.
No, this
I've
time
never seen them bond outside of that. So like him be like, "You're like a brother to me." This is kind of weird.
what are you talking about? They've been through life and death together
Yeah,
multiple times.
yeah. His life and death, not MC's.
I feel like the MC would beg to differ, but okay.
Mm.
But yeah, no, it was sweet. I mean, like a bonding time, and then later on, where he's like, "Give me control of the guild, so we can do stuff." And he's like, "All right, cool. Just make sure Sung Woo is gonna join." And I feel like something weird is gonna happen with that.
Probably.
That like ensures that he doesn't join for whatever reason, or it takes a long time or something. I don't know. But yeah. I'm surprised that Sung Woo left after floor 75.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if
I feel like did he do that all? Like, did they give a time span for how long it took him to get to floor 75? Because he felt like he just did that in the afternoon. I'm like, well, dude, if you did that shit, you might as well just finish it.
I don't know how the flow of time works in the real world, but no, he did not just do that in a day. He went through like there's like a montage of him killing, eating, killing, eating, killing, eating. So safe to say, at least in wherever he was, at least probably like a week or so passed.
Yeah, fair enough. My completionist, OCD was triggered.
Right. I was like, I hope you can teleport back to the spot.
Yeah, I hope it saves your progress, dude.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we have Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 2.
Yes, the Everything Kills Pregnant Women episode.
well, well, as Xavier said, their medical technology is not super advanced, so they don't have the technology to.
I'm so glad I was not born in ancient era anywhere. People just seem so pathetically susceptible to anything.
Yep, nope. All you have to do is worry about COVID.
I'll take that over. Oh my god, did the baby smell that rose? It's dead. It's over.
No, that's fair. Don't worry, because kids aren't getting vaccinated. The vaccination rates are actually going down, so maybe you can revisit those fun times. I have to worry about fucking polio.
Yay!
Let's see. So yeah, it's implied that someone through the merchants is once again trying to kill the babies.
Yeah, at the Crystal Pavilion?
Yeah, the Crystal Pavilion. Potentially even at Yokuyo's place. I don't know what it's called. I just know that the Crystal Pavilion is where the woman whose baby died in season 1. That's her place, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, and then I guess it's just showing how much like they're trying to hide the pregnancy, but they already hinted. I like that they hinted through the clothes that was sold to Gyokuyo. It's already implying that the merchants might know that she's with child.
Yeah. Would they
Just
have to
like
just look at whoever arranged all these merchants to come over, like as being the main suspect?
No, because some of that it's not all the merchants. Some merchants could just be selling like whatever. It's probably the merchant themselves belongs with someone else.
Hmm.
And they even like say that they like mention it like for the episode. They're like, huh, like who could it be? And I think they went out of the way so much as to say like we only have like the name of the person who organized these people, but we don't know who any of these people are. So like the individual vendors themselves, I don't think they have a comprehensive list of that. So it wouldn't even matter.
Oh, the merchants just wandered into the palace.
They didn't wander in. They were allowed inside, and then they tried to kill some babies. Oh, so the maid comes back. The maid with the ribbons in her hair, which by the way, I'm like, why would they do that? I know that was an actual hairstyle.
Oh no, 100%. This is anime hairstyle.
That was so anime. I don't know why they had to make it anime hairstyle. Couldn't they just put that literal bow in her hair?
They could have, but that would have been cool enough.
I'm like, this is 1,000% like a wig, like that I would expect to see at fucking Anime NYC. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Oh, that part where Mamo is like trying to stop everyone potentially getting like, I don't know, babicide. I forget what's the word to kill a baby? Infanticide.
Yeah.
They're trying to stop the infanticide. Wait, or the yeah, that's called. And she does so by like smelling everybody. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Also, while my mom was discussing the potential poisoning attempt with the prince, why first? Like, I'm starting to think she's trying to be a little bit of a hater towards Jinshi. Because why does she keep bringing up his infertility?
It's accidental.
Yeah, okay. The first time, like, I get it. The second time in 2 consecutive episodes, I'm like, what is this?
It's hard not to bring up, I guess.
How? How's it hard?
Topics naturally steer in that direction.
So hey, about your bill. Hey, Jinchi, about your specific inability to like procreate. How about that? Like, oh, that is funny. Excuse me. So, yep. We learned about the oils and how they can terminate pregnancies and blah 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 blah.
Remember
And
to keep this in your checklist of things to come back to later, along with the cat.
what the cat and the oils?
Yeah, the cat, the oils, the new.
So they bathed the cat in the oils. All right. Up next we have 100 Girlfriends That Love You very, 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 very much. Season 2, episode 2.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of this girlfriend.
Agreed. I think this is like the first one I don't really care for.
Same. It's the first one I don't really care about that much.
At first I didn't really like Shizuka too much, but then she grew on me.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that'll be the same thing because I like this one even far less than. It's not even that I.
Like you said, I think her gimmick overlaps too. Like her personality is too similar to Karane's in some respects.
But it's all Tsun and no Dede. Like she's just kind of a bitch.
It's not
until
really,
she's eating.
It's not really played as much for jokes. She's just
I agree. A bitch. Yeah, like everyone else in this episode was great.
Oh yeah.
Rentaro. Oh my god, that part where Rentaro was trying to fight people. I was like, "Who called my girlfriend stupid?"
Who called her stupid?
Like, God, I've never liked MC of a harem more than I like him.
And like I said, if anyone deserves to be the harem of 100 girlfriends, it's him.
Right. I think that's how I was able to like swallow the pill of this anime.
Yeah. Also, that suspiciously well designed hostess, I feel like will be one of the girlfriends at some point. Her design was way too interesting and unique for it to just be like a one off.
I hope so. That'd be cool. Oh, the quote unquote Gorilla Girl gang and her Shota came back. I love how like when they announced the team and then you just see the blushing Shota to the side. I'm just like,
he's just sitting over there.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, horrible. Question: out of all those, whatchamacallit, the eating contest that they had, which one would you want to do?
Oh man, probably the rice.
Really?
As long as I can have the side dish of like meat, like crew.
Okay, so you're clearly not doing this one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, not doing it to win, no. I mean, I don't really like bubble tea like that or sushi like that, and I'm definitely not having those spicy ass ramen or whatever.
Yeah, not having the mapo, like the mapo tofu.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not eating that. I would have the cake. It's cake.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge sweets person, so I probably would have the cake for sure. Oh, and I love how they just continue to just break the fourth wall, just here and there. Like I feel like this they really don't care. When they talked about like the Mapo's dish thing, they're like, read the manga for more spicy details. I was like, not Wow, they said, "Girl, we're not putting
Man,
this
read the
in."
manga. We're not putting it in. We're cutting this shit.
Excuse me. That's funny. Oh, so I'm gagged how they were all eating ice cream like after.
Yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to do after reading contest.
Right. I'm just like, how much time ended between the end of the contest and before? Because like this is like I would literally would just throw up.
I mean, that was what some of them were about to do.
I literally, what what it would have made this probably my. Is this my episode of the week?
Is it mine?
Uh, it's close. It's close to being my episode of the week, but not.
It'll be. I'll make it my episode of the week, but it's more so because everything else is so weak to me.
Yeah, I'll split it. I'll split it. I will split it. But
Yeah.
what really would have put it over the top is that by the end they're like, "Yeah, we won," and then it's just a montage of all the girls just throwing up. But it's like rainbow. But it's like rainbow colored.
That would have been hilarious. Yeah.
Like you see, and then they don't just throw up; they just throw up like this different wacky animations. Like you see, I don't know, you see, God, I forgot all their names. They have so many names. You see Karane like doing like a helicopter throw up. You see Suruka throwing up, but also doing the voice of text while throwing up. Um, you see Kurusu like throws up into like a beaker and then saves it for later. Nano makes some like beep boop noise while she throws up. Like,
see, Rental Girlfriend. 100 Girlfriends is above that kind of lowbrow potty humor, Drew.
they really are not. They are 1,000%.
They would
not.
never make such childish jokes.
They 1,000. They 1,000% would.
Yeah, they would.
But yeah, no, I was fine with this.
Yeah, it was
All
cute.
the same.
I also like how they use the pseudoscience bullshit to justify their winning every round or whatever. Like, oh, because Shizuka's mouth is so small, her jaw works twice as hard. To like, all right, whatever.
Right. I was just like, oh, okay.
Or I just being like, oh, if my life is in danger, I can eat this piece of sushi.
Yeah. Also, it's the way they did not check at all that like this machine is clearly like just not a human being inside of a machine. Or just disqualify him off the fact that it's a machine. Like, if you're a machine, that's cheating. Like, humans only. But okay. Yeah, good anime, good episode,
Yep.
etc. Up next, we have Akuyaku Reijou Tensei Oji-san, episode 2. I will say this. I feel like I love the MC's family more and more with each episode.
Yeah.
Only episode 2.
Yeah, I kind of want to see more of them.
Like that,
especially the daughter.
Yeah,
they have a really cute relationship.
Exactly, where they're doing a little pose, and you see the mother come out. Which I assume it was from a long night of gaming or something.
Yeah.
And then we see the main character. I don't understand. I don't understand his logic being like, "Oh, well, I was called here to be a villainess, so I guess I might as well do my best job to be a villainess." And I'm just like, girl, you die, right? Like most times villainesses die.
Yeah.
So like maybe not. maybe let's not go that route. But it doesn't matter because he's terrible at it. Yeah, very, very, very bad. Like we were all waiting for him to be kind of horrible to that girl, and of course it came out super nice and genuine.
Yeah. I like how he was doing his vision training. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this in a really mean and nasty way, and it still just came out really helpful and kind.
Right. And then he realizes that he's like, well, I can't be like mean to to the maid, because that's she was a little too strict for me. So he was just gonna do the opposite and spoil them like crazy. And I'm like, okay, like I guess. Let's see. Oh, and then first of all, that rumor about them being sold off is so crazy.
Yeah, like, oh, I hope Master doesn't sell me.
Yeah, he's treating us nice. They're treating us nice because eventually, when he's done with, like, when she's done with us, we're just gonna get sold off. I was like, whoa. I don't think I what? Yeah, that was kind of insane.
They gave us insight into their magic system, which was interesting.
Oh yeah, and then they're just like, ha, and of course it's set up perfectly so that he can just like cheat and use kanji.
Yes, which was cool.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when he was like, pause.
I kind of like it more than it was just like, because all these other villain shows, especially, always do the magic system where it's just like really standard fire, water, spell. I have a magic wand, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
At least this one is a bit more creative. Like you have to actually spell out the kanji.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
I guess we'll take it. Oh, but other than that, nothing much to say. I feel like this might be like in the competition for like probably like the least exciting anime of the season that we're covering.
Yeah, it needs to pick up a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. All right. Up next, we have Ishura, season 2, episode 2.
In contrast, a whole lot of shit happened this episode.
Yeah, and this is my second episode of the week.
Yeah, I figured. God damn, that one scene where the cops were just killing each other felt like it went on for an hour. Like, how many of you guys are in? How many cops are in this room?
An endless montage of them just murdering each other like crazy. And I don't know, I kind of like the fact that they end up murdering that one dude that they introduced as a character.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
Because, you know, how they introduced him, like, we thought we were going to stay here forever. And then he's like, oh, well, it was nice talking to you. Kill. Like,
yeah, that was a nice little twist. I almost feel like this show is never going to actually get to the plot. And every episode is just going to be like, here's a new character to introduce. But
honestly,
I kind of don't mind
as long as they're fun and cool, I don't care.
Yeah, they're all like really interesting, self-contained stories.
Right. The whole thing with the vampirism in this case was fascinating. Like, they treat vampirism more as like a disease,
a virus. Yeah, it was like it's spreading through the air.
Yeah. And I feel like it kind of like boils that. Whenever it just like boils down to no, because they talk about how they transform, right?
Yeah.
They probably do have like, excuse me, like the fangs and shit, but yeah, who knew that the mind control starts incredibly easy? I guess it starts easy with her, because I guess she like they said, under some mutation, her ability to control people is like airborne, which is terrifying.
Yeah, I forgot how OP the characters of this show could get.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, between her and the little girl who literally can speak reality.
Yeah, the literal god character.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
And the other guy who has an angel that just like kills everybody that touches him or wishes him ill will.
Yeah, they got some crazy things going on with this crew, and then we have like the poor person whose eyesight is dying.
Yeah, like he's cool, but he's not literally God, so he ain't gonna win this.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be part of the competition to begin with. I think
he's gonna just be in the background.
He's just gonna, but I think he's gonna be like a central character of this season.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, just like the other chick with the glasses.
What chick with the glasses?
The mastermind of this whole. I forget her name.
The
She was,
mastermind.
she's well, not mastermind, but fuck, girl with the glasses who was the mentor of the girl that's like God, and she was also
God.
in
Her
the
name was
car with
like,
the yeah.
I think her name was like Alea,
Yeah, it's
Elise.
like Leah or Leia or something. I'm gonna call her a mastermind because she seems to be the most aware of what's going on and has like multiple characters that she's controlling.
Oh wait, no, no, because I'm like, I know I have her here. Alea,
Man,
yeah.
there's a long character list for this show.
Yeah, yeah. Alea might be like very smart.
Yeah,
And that might be. She is
She's definitely pulling some stuff
for sure. They also talk about how like Lana's dead. I forgot when Lana died. She died, but like it was like the last episode, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I forgot who killed her, or she. Oh, it was Alea. Right.
Yeah.
Alea poisoned her. Right. I forgot. Never mind. The way Alea Loki kills everybody else.
Yeah, she's just doing her thing.
Yep. But yeah, I don't know what you plan on doing with such a busted ability for like the competition, but I guess go off, sis.
Yeah.
Especially, I love how that one dude was like, "No, you can't. How'd you infect everyone?" And she's like, "Girl, I infected you from like the start." And then just proceeds to just control him while they're meeting up in the room. You see him under mind control. So yum.
Yeah. Also, like how she has a whole squad. I didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
They're just there.
Didn't do anything because they just all
The
killed each
obsidian.
other.
Yeah, like yeah. These are my homies, by the way.
Yeah, right.
We're
He's
here.
my homie.
They're
We're
here
not
for
gonna do
moral
anything
support.
about it because like all the police people already killed each other, and you clearly can't do shit.
Yeah.
So there we go. Also, I love when they started. Loki started killing each other. That was also funny. All right. Last but not least, we have Momentary Lily episode 3.
We get the backstory for Lily.
Yep.
Yuri, rather.
Oh no. Sneeze.
That's true. True.
Didn't happen. Huh. I hate being edged like that. But and we found out that some of the characters knew each other before all becoming as a group. That was interesting. Yep. They already had their own little pairs. Yaru knew Ayasu. Hina, Big Teddy Onesan, whose name I forgot. Erica. And yeah. So Yuri was clearly a force to be reckoned with. She was very forceful in bringing together everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they had like one moment where they like shed tears for her. Because at first I was like, y'all are like a little too comfortable.
Yeah, you're all just like chilling, like, oh, well, Yuri died, so.
Right, womp womp. Like it was giving that, and I'm just like, not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, they eventually were like crying their eyes out.
Yeah. Oh, and it became very clear that they did not have a budget for this episode. They're like, no, we don't have the money for this. Instead, you're gonna see us cook some more. Yay!
Yeah, quick, get the fucking ingredients that we're cooking.
Which, by the way, the first thing that they made, oh, girl, no.
Wait, what was it? It was like was it mackerel or something?
Back rolls. See for it. Yep, yep. Uh, uh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, I forgot
I'm
they
waiting
had
for it to
such
be
a
like, I'm gonna make a chicken parmesan with linguine,
right.
but that never comes. It's always some obscure shit.
Okay, here we go. So she uses, I think she uses sushi vinegar to rehydrate the rice.
Ugh.
Right. We're off to a wild
This
start.
is like some survival bullshit. Like you know, well, I guess
Yeah.
it fits for them, but
Yeah.
still.
And then they have canned crab and pickles.
Oh god.
Let's see, wait, what else they have? Yeah, shredded seaweed, canned mackerel,
They have the mackerel.
canned crab, and pickles. I
That's really just like reach into your cabinet and grab everything you find and just throw it in a bowl.
Yep. And then they topped it off with salted cherry blossoms.
The fuck is a salted cherry
I
blossom?
don't know, girl. I don't want it on top of my mackerel.
You don't
What?
want it on your mackerel crab pickle combo?
No. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, there's no way Yuri wanted that.
Yuri lucked out. She died before they had that.
Right. Ugh, gross. Um. However, something did happen where Yuri's weapon combined with um Ren Renge.
Yeah, it's a metaphor.
What kind of metaphor, Oni? Would
I
you like
don't
to
know.
explain?
I'm just leave it to your imagination.
That's yes, motherfucker. Um, and then at the end of the episode, you find out that she has memories of Yuri. Ooh.
Ooh, which I was gonna say last week was pretty obvious. Like when Yuri was like, "Oh, there was somebody I used to know," and I'm like, "Oh, so it's Renge."
So how they both forget each other?
Forget each other? I don't know. I'm sure we'll find it out through the magic of storytelling.
Oh well, yeah. I guess that they both literally forgot. Or no, well Yuri also.
I don't know if they
I
ever said
guess.
Yuri forgot anybody, but I know
Right.
Renge doesn't have memories. So
Exactly. So that's interesting. Yeah, I guess well a question for later for sure.
my main question is: are they going to continue to die off one by one or not?
I almost don't want them. But I can't tell them that I can't tell them this anime. It's too unpredictable now. I'm too scared. What I don't
Yeah,
want
it's really weird.
what I don't want is where we have two amazing episodes and then the rest of this series is just like kind of slice of life in a in the apocalypse where we eat food. That'll piss me off. Cause they skipped the fight this episode, and that already I'm like, wait
Yeah,
a
they were
minute.
like, "We're not doing that."
I mean, I guess this one time it's fine, because we were, you
They
know,
were mourning
in
Yuri's death.
right
They didn't have time for the budget.
in memoriam of Yuri. So
Rather,
let's
there's
not
no
get
fight for the
crazy.
rest of the season. It's just all bullshit.
Oh my god, I'd be so pissed.
The biggest turnaround in the anime.
I would be so pissed. I feel like this is how you felt when we watched the Detective is Dead. Like you felt like the first episode or two were you
Yeah, it was
liked
like
them.
god tier. It was
Right.
amazing. Yeah, and then it slowly became like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
kind of.
yeah. I hope we're not going that direction. Or
I
we
hope so too, because I wanted to maintain this like air of mystery. Like anything can happen at any moment.
yeah, me too.
Because that's how I feel about it right now. It's like I don't know if episode 4 is gonna be ooh cool. It's a cooking episode, or it's gonna be mentally traumatic.
Right, like in the episode, Hina loses her hand or something.
Yeah, is it a cooking episode or is it a trauma episode?
Right. I like that if y'all could like keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I think we're done with the recap, which means we're done with the show for today. Thank you, Jesus. We got through it in one piece. Oni,
I'm alive.
please take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode of the White Forest Podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you catch every episode as it comes out every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on Discord, or link in the description down below. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
If you are sick, wear a fucking mask. Wear a mask. Do not be an asshole and get other people like me who have more common sense than you sick because you decided not to wear a mask. Who the hell goes to an ice cream shop to get ice cream when they're sick? For starters, and then on top of it, coughs around everybody not wearing a mask. They literally said that I have a sore throat. They said it. They said so. It's like you knew you were sick. You know it was
And
with
then
a sore
to cough all
throat,
over you.
and then you just cough. But then you start coughing in your arm. But I'm like, bitch, it's already too late. It's already too late. It didn't have to be too late if you just wore a goddamn mask. Everyone, wear masks. Get vaccinated. We are in the dead of winter. Do not get sick. Please, please take care of yourselves. And if you can muster up some empathy in that dark void you call a soul, try to have empathy for others.
Or be like me and just don't go outside.
That too.
And on that note, this has been Sabroni, and
Groovy doo.
we'll catch y'all later. Later!
Bye.